Okay, good win. They're all good. First conference win, national TV. One of the new teams, the Big Ten. I know it'll get a lot of people's attention. Proud of our guys. We went in there, we wanted to play physical, tough, nasty, and we did. So it's a good win. We get to enjoy it for 24 hours, and Monday we're humble and hungry with our eyes on the next game. And, you know, it's a lot better to have to deal with success in season than failure. They both bring their challenges. And I talked to the team about that in the locker room. And, you know, they got 24 hours to enjoy it. And then we're back at the next opponent. And you can't let complacency sneak in and all those good things. And, you know, this one's over. I mean, it's a great win, good experience, but it'll be over then.
Is that your right to net?
Yeah, Curt, you talked about how you had lesser opponents maybe the first 2 weeks, especially the last week. You bully an opponent, a conference opponent on the road. Is this a sign that you're further along maybe than you thought you'd be through 3 weeks? Did you feel that way?
No, it's just what I've been telling you. I mean, that we've made a lot of progress, you know, and, you know, when you have the right people in your organization and you put the right things in their head, you know, they're going to respond. Now, was there an unknown going in? How do you match up against them? Yeah, there's an unknown. But we came in here and got done what we wanted to get done. I'm not about to say we're further ahead than I thought, because I just thought we could, you know, be competitive and win games, that we were capable of winning games. This is only one win, you know, we're back at it next week.
Coach, you talk about playing physical. First half, they get like 48 yards and 15 carries. Second half, you guys really ran the ball a lot better. I mean, just seemed like you guys warmed down. How pleased were you with how your offensive line played, how the running backs performed?
Yeah, no, I like that a lot when we wear them down and kind of break their will, and I think we did that in the second half.
Todd, Jim.
You guys were 9 of 12 on third down. Curtis kept a lot of drives alive. Can you talk about how impressive he was on third down? And just
Yeah. I thought in general he was really sharp, and that first drive I know we converted a few, and that was important, you know, to score and get momentum. But you know, if we protect him and the receivers separate, you know, he's going to get the ball to him, and we did a really good job of that tonight. And you know, it takes all 11 guys, right? Curtis would be the first to tell you that.
Jimmy Front and Sammy.
Coach talked about the offensive line, but they really seem to give the protection that Curtis needed tonight to get the throws out, the receivers being them out. So how proud are you and excited about the offense and where you are now?
Well, I thought the protection was good without looking at the tape. That was a concern coming in. You know, last year they were excellent pass rush. Now they had lost a lot of guys, but they put pretty good heat on Hawaii, and seemed like we did really well in that area.
Sammy and Zach.
Coach, there are several penalties in third quarter, targeting.
Yeah.
Passer, is that just a product of playing that nasty game?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, you know, I don't want to comment too much about it all, but, you know, I watched some of those on replay. I'm like, that's targeting. I mean, you know, you want your guys to play physical. Like, how do you make a good tackle and play physical?
Those penalties easier to live with than the legal formations and holding in terms of like coaching them up.
Legal formation on punt at the end of the game, last play of the game. You know, there was a hold or two. Yeah, there's some things to clean up.
Zach in front and Dan.
Coach, what do you think this win says about your program, the way that you guys were able to come in and dominate the scoreline as well? Just what do you think that says about the program?
It'll open some eyes because it was on national TV, and that's it. I mean, it's one game. We came out here, we got done what we wanted to get done, and you know, I'm not into labels. You know, they're our top 15 team. That's not, you know, I mean, at the end of the year, we'll see what our resume looks like, and but there's no one in our locker room surprised. Okay. There's no one in our locker room surprised.
Daniel in front of Joe. The punt that you all had late, I want to say it was your first since late in week one.
also had, I want to say six receivers with at least 3 catches. From a variety of weapons standpoint, how valuable is it to have, you know, a large crop of guys that you feel can actually like make a push?
Yeah, well, we do. We got a lot of veteran receivers that have good, you know, statistical history at other schools that have gotten it done, and I put a value on that. You know, guys have been starters for multiple years and been productive, and it's good to get a lot of people involved. I think that's a real good thing. So, made a lot of plays tonight.
Joe the Nis.
What would you say on your ability to respond to punches today? Like fourth quarter, 2-score game, a long drive, and regain that 3-score lead?
Yeah, I thought that was really good. I really liked seeing that. Because, you know, they came out and kicked a field goal the first drive of the third quarter, and then we responded and scored. And I mean, that's what you're looking to do right there. I thought there were some good responses there in the second half.
Nis.
Kind of speaking to that, the defense with those penalties in the third quarter, do you gather them, or is it the leaders on the defense that kind of settled everybody down to make sure?
They weren't rattled. I mean, yeah, I do. And Coach Haynes, hey, it's over, play next play, okay? And not only the guys on the field, the guys on the sideline. You know, so there's not frustration on the sideline. And sometimes I got to get on the coaches to make sure there's not frustration. It's over. It's happened. May not agree with it, you know. I'm sure there's quite a few I don't agree with. But you got to get ready to play the next play so it doesn't snowball on you.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Players down the hall, fire lock.